Sigeleli Afrika Malupakanyisu Bondo lwayo.
Johannesburg Muslim School presents June 16, 1976, a day of liberation. Afrikaans must be abolished. June the 16th commemorates a sacrifice that we will never forget. The Soweto uprising was a series of demonstrations and protests by school children as a result of the unfair introduction of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction. Math, science, geography, and biology was to be taught in Afrikaans. This was a travesty of its highest kind, as it was not our mother tongue. Thousands of learners dressed in school uniforms happily walked to Orlando Stadium, singing freedom songs and waving their banners. They were not enemies of the state, they were children. By 10 a.m., 5,000 learners had arrived at Vilakazi Street in Soweto. When people tried to disperse the learners and they refused, police used tear gas and released dogs on them. Then they fired on them with live ammunition, on children, our children.
Hundreds were injured. Hector Peterson and Hastings Ndlovu lost their lives. All hell broke loose as enraged learners went on a rampage and were labeled as violent rioters, all because they had stood up for what mattered. Black Lives Matter. These brave, fallen souls paved the way for a renewed fight against apartheid. An African might find that the big boss only spoke Afrikaans or English. It would be to his advantage to know both languages. Our legacy. I watched as bodies were dragged out of what had been a shopping center on the old Batch Road. I saw figures running out of the shop, some carrying goods. They ran across the veld like wild animals, dropping like bags as bullets hit them. I saw billows of smoke shoot up as the white vehicles burnt. I thought the world had come to an end. I saw leaders inside and outside Soweto plead for reason, and I saw people detained and killed. We would like to take you on a tour of 16 June 1976.
Smiling learners holding up their appeal. A peaceful demonstration showing that children were simply voicing their opinions. Here we see innocent children dressed in school uniforms. The main message of the day was away with Afrikaans. This was not because people hated Afrikaans, they simply wanted to be heard. Children running as South African police opened fire on them with live ammunition. Innocent people were treated like criminals just for standing up for their rights. This slide shows the brutality with which demonstrators were met.
Is this the legacy we want? We say no, no more, never again. From Johannesburg Muslim School, we salute every learner and recognize the role of the youth in the liberation of South Africa from the apartheid regime. We recognize and salute every learner of the world who is oppressed: Palestinian, Syrian, Yemeni, Rohingya, DRC, and every other oppressed youth. We at Johannesburg Muslim School see you. We stand with you. Stay home, stay safe. All lives matter.